Hi, welcome back to another episode of Just Your Average Baker. I'm Amelia, and in today's episode we're going to be making Christmas sugar cookies. I've never made sugar cookies before. I found this recipe online. I'll link it down below. Pretty pumped. Hopefully they turn out really delicious. And let's just go ahead and get started with what you're going to need for today's recipe. For today's recipe, you are going to need 2 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon baking powder, 1 cup of butter softened, 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and then whatever you want to decorate your cookies with. I also have a couple of Christmas cookie cutters I'm going to be using, but you could definitely just do regular circle cookies if you wanted to. Begin by preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then in a small bowl we'll combine our flour, baking soda, and baking powder, and then set that off to the side before moving to our next step. In a larger bowl, we will now beat together our butter and our sugar until smooth, and then we will add in our egg and our vanilla. We are now going to gradually add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. So the dough is a different consistency than I was expecting it to be. It's not the kind of sugar cookie dough, obviously, that you can roll out and use cookie cutters on. So instead of doing cookie cutters, I'm just going to drop spoonfuls of it onto our ungreased baking sheet and then pop it into the oven. So like I said, I'm going to pop these into the oven now for about 8 to 10 minutes until they are golden brown. So the cookies have cooled and they came out of the oven, and now it's time to decorate. Before we decorate, I'm just gonna share this with you guys. So the cookies stuck pretty badly. I lost a few, as you can see. They just did that, and they're not overcooked. See, like it's brown underneath, but it's not like black. I would suggest, if you try this recipe, do it on parchment paper. Save yourself this terrible cookie disaster. I mean, we'll still eat these, but they just don't look cute. Luckily, I was able to get a few of them off that do look cute, and we'll decorate those ones. But yeah, definitely use some parchment paper. Or a cookie sheet, like a Silpat thing. Back to the cute cookies that we were able to save from the horrendous cookie disaster of today. Let's decorate some Christmas cookies, shall we? Too many cookies on one tray. That doesn't look like holly. That doesn't look like holly at all. I don't know what this border is, but it's nice. This one's gonna be a wreath. Clearly I should just stick to abstract designs, in which I can pile on a bunch of sprinkles. Clearly I'm not great at doing cookies that require decorating or that, you know, need to not stick to the pan. Okay, that one's actually pretty cute. You know what? I'll take it. This one's actually pretty cute. Drop something. This one's actually pretty cute. Kinda. These are our finished cookies. I frosted a few more, and I mean, they're not the cutest looking cookies, but hopefully they'll taste good. Let's go try one. Time to taste one of these cookies. I'm glad I got some of them unstuck from the trays. It was quite a process, just so you know. Me, spatula, going at it with some cookies. Anyway, let's taste one. I'll just do this little green snowflake guy. So, it's not bad. It's a sugar cookie. It's a little cakey for a sugar cookie, in my opinion. It's not the best sugar cookie I've ever tasted, but they were pretty darn easy to make. I didn't have to go to the store and buy anything extra. Darn easy to make. Pretty darn, I don't know. Anyway, good sugar cookies. Not the best, not the worst, but pretty easy. So I think that's what makes this recipe worth it. If you're searching for something to make and you don't have time to run to the store, I had all of these ingredients already at my house. I didn't have to go buy anything extra other than like the decorating stuff. And yeah, they were easy. They're not bad. These would be good for like if you're having a sugar cookie party and you need to make a ton of cookies really fast and you don't want a complicated sugar cookie recipe, then this is a good one. If you want like the best sugar cookies in the whole world, then probably don't use this recipe. Do use parchment paper or Silpat, like I said before. The cookies, I mean, I'm just looking at them here, all broken and stuck to the tray still. It's quite sad. But the ones that I did manage to get off the tray, we decorated, and yeah, so that's it. We made it to the end of today's video. We baked, decorated, and ate some sugar cookies that turned out not so bad, even with my poor decorating skills and a bunch of them getting stuck to the trays. And they're edible, so that's something. If you enjoyed watching this video, go like it, thumbs up it, whatever you do. Subscribe to the channel to see more baking videos, candy videos, and food-related videos in general. And I will see you guys next week. Happy baking. Bye. Haven't had a baking fail in a while. Ooh. Ah. Look at the kitchen. Decked out. Got lights all around. Wow. Window clings. More lights. Other window clings on the other window, but I'm not walking over there right now. Ooh, such Christmas. And that's the sound of silence.